Shalom. I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And like William Shakespeare said, man, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. And this is what you're dealing with, man. All right, when these devils want something done, when they want an agenda accomplished, they have to stage certain events and make it appear real. You're dealing with the media, which, when you go into the origin behind that word, it goes back to the goddess media, which means the goddess of illusion. And, people bug themselves out every day believing everything that they see, on the television. All right. Well, once again, more proof. All right, more evidence that, you're being lied to every day. As soon as you cut on your TV and you turn to, CNN and CBS and, all these different, networks that are all bought for and controlled by the international bankers, the elite. All right. And, if you want to see how it goes down on the set, well, hey, this is it. Okay. So, hey, ready, set, action.
אבל שיהיה רופא אחד שם בקבוע.
תגיד שאתה מוכן? בוא תשים להם, שאתה שם שזה יהיה הפעולה הראשונה שהייתה באקשן, אוקיי? אוקיי, 3 4 לא תגיד שאתה מוכן? ואקשן עבודה, רצים, עובדים. יורד, להמשיך. כן. תבדוק חביבה, תבדוק מסכה. תעשה לה משהו. רגע, שנייה, תכף תעשו את זה. שנייה, קפלנו, אחי. מה קרה?
And that's how it goes down. All right. On the set. And mind you, whenever there's a psyop, false flags happening, it goes down the same way. All right, they get the cameras rolling, and then the actors, they act, and then the people in charge say, "All right, cut," and then you get to see the final copy, all right, flashing on your screen with subtitles and colorful fonts, rolling across the screen, while the reporter and the journalist reading from a damn teleprompter, your scripted reality. That's how it goes down. And then you still on the opposite side of the magic box, and you just totally are absorbing and taking in everything that's being pushed. Okay. And based on what I just saw, with this individual, looking at the language, I'm assuming this is in Israel. Okay. So, high level deception is just is spreading forth worldwide. Okay. And we've been telling you, as the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, who the devil is. And now is this time to be revealed as the man of sin, the son of perdition. Okay. So let me get real quick. Let me get Psalms 144 and 11. And it says, "Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood." All right. and your right hand represents, your power. Their power is in deceit, deception. Right? This is what they do. Job 15:35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. All right. And while they're, ready, set, action, all right, on the set, people are, because of the illusion that they're being sold, they're believing in these things, and they're making decisions that's affecting their own lives, man. So hey, that's why the scriptures tell us, you got to put on the whole armor of the Most High. All right, Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, which those of y'all that watch my videos, you already know by now what this word wiles mean. All right, that you may, stand up. All right, protect yourself from the wiles of the devil. The wiles is talking about what? His strategies, because he uses deceit, trickery. Okay, his methods. And what does the word devil mean? From the Greek word diablo, which means deceiver, slanderer, false accuser. All right, and eventually, he's gonna also accuse the men of the Lord. They're gonna accuse us of being terrorists, which we're not. All right. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world that control the media, against spiritual wickedness in high places." You know, these people dealing with the spiritual demon Satan, man. That's who got them charged up to conspire, you know, with this whole crisis, right? But this shit is all it's all staged, man. But people think we're crazy for pointing these things out. You're a conspiracy nut. You're alarmist. You're this, you're that. You know. But anyway, let me go over to Isaiah 32, because the instruments of the troll or the scoundrel is no longer working, and this is why Jay Rockefeller said what he said. Man, we should have the internet should have never been invented, because we get to see your dirty tricks, all right, and you constantly get exposed. Isaiah 32:7 says, "The instruments also of the troll are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words." And now we're being, all of our people, they're being lied to, you know, still trying to run with the narrative that, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you have the ability to spread this unknown disease, that you're more susceptible and prone to it because of your medical, history, you know. And then who was it that said it, man? Was it Joe Biden that recently disrespected and said that, he said so-called blacks and Hispanics, they don't have the ability to research. They don't know how to, basically he was calling you a bunch of dummies, you know. So, the agenda is pretty clear. They want to take you out, all right, to get rid of the seed of Jacob. All right. Now when you actually read this in the other translations, The one in the NIV, it says, scoundrels use wicked methods. They make up evil schemes to destroy the poor with lies. All right. And that's this whole crisis. It's one big lie, man. It's all an evil scheme that they've been working on for the past few decades, using these wicked methods, whether it be predictive programming, using mainstream media, using these bought and paid for politicians and reverends. All right, these doctors and scientists, who are getting incentives to play along with this whole scheme. And we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. These are the wiles of the devil. These are the methods of the devil. All right, scoundrels use wicked methods and make up evil schemes to destroy the poor with lies. You see? And it says, even when the plea of the needy is just. Okay. And we're speaking righteousness, man. We telling our people, trust on the Lord, trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and don't trust your enemy. Don't trust in man. All right. You curse yourself when you put your confidence in man, especially your own enemy, your own oppressor, man. All right. We're telling you to be wise, man. Wisen up. Understand, what you're up against and what's going on around you. The scriptures talk about being circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times because the days are evil. Because we're in a time where this devil is coming down with his wrath because he know that his time is short. So we got to constantly keep paying attention and constantly watching. And in the process, this devil is constantly being revealed. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And it says, then shall that wicked be revealed, exposed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, his prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming when he comes back, with the host of heaven. Even him whose coming is after the working, or the operation, the energy of Shaitan, or the adversary, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And that's why we're not concerned with them. They're gone. There's nothing you can do to them or for them. All right. They're under that deep, dark spell. Well, the Lord appointed them to that. The Lord said in Job 12:16, with the Lord, um, let me get it. Job 12:16. Job 12:16, it says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceivers are his. All right. So ultimately, the Lord appointed them to be deceived. All right. It says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right. Because they're deceived, and the Lord, have them deceived. And not just, with this whole crisis thing, but even when it comes to prophecy in general. The fact that, Jake can't see that the chip is the MOTB, you know, they're the Lord gave them over to strong delusion. Even when the evidence is right there in their face. All right, thousands upon thousands of videos uploaded, you know, day in and day out, man, all throughout the days and weeks. All right, just exposing, this, what this devil is doing. All these new digital systems rolling out. You know, everything going cashless. Still can't see it. Well, that's because, the Lord sent you strong delusion that you should believe a lie. The deceived and the deceivers are his. It says that they might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay. So going back, it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay. And, you'll constantly, be searching. And these are the type of things that you're going to run across, you know? But this shit is all, you know, deception, man. And we got to, we got to get the hell up out of here, man. All right. Because, when we're finally, delivered, then, corruption is going to be, overcome. All right. Righteousness is going to spring up. Truth is going to, be declared. All right. But anyway, like I said, I didn't want to make this a long video, but this is I had to do a lesson responding to this right here. All right. So now you see how it goes down on the set. Okay. So anyway, with that, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. To the next lesson, Shalom.